18 years. What a way for it finally to end. Because it couldn't be easy. Think about this in context. That the Buffalo Bills had not made the playoffs since the 90s. That the Cleveland Browns had made the playoffs more recently. I mean, when you have a longer playoff drought than the Browns, something is wrong.
Brandon Whedon's a bum. Colt McCoy's going to be gone. Jason Campbell we just signed. He's a bum.
The Buffalo Bills had not made the playoffs since the Music City Miracle. And that was a year that Doug Flutie was on the Bills. It's like 3 uniforms ago for the Bills. There were still members of the Bills from the early 90s Super Bowl teams on that 99 squad. And so it's not a win and you're in. It's not a clinching in week 16. You've got to wait for week 17. You've got to win, and you've got to hope somebody else loses. In this case, the Baltimore Ravens, who led for most of that game against Cincinnati. And the Ravens were at home against a Bengals team that didn't have anything to play for. It might have been Marvin Lewis's final game on the sideline of Cincinnati. So imagine the Bills needing all of these things to take place and also needing the Bengals, of all people, to come back from a deficit on the road in a game that didn't matter for essentially a playoff game for the Ravens. And now realize that Bills fans had to root and hope for Andy Dalton to do it. The odds minuscule. Your hope flickering. And there's cool-handed, red-headed Andy Dalton into the face, into the teeth of the Ravens defense on a late fourth quarter drive. The first time ever Andy Dalton came through in the clutch, and it didn't matter for his team because he's the most clutch quarterback ever now in Bills history.
Andy Dalton takes the snap, steps up, fires down the middle, complete at the 15-10-5, touchdown, Cincinnati. Tyler Boyd with a touchdown. No flags on the play, and disbelief has shrouded the stadium.
Oh, my gosh.
That's Ravens radio on the call. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. That's the first time Andy Dalton has made anybody cheer for a play that he made in the fourth quarter. Think about that. The last time the Bills made the playoffs, President Clinton was in office going through impeachment hearings. 1999 was the year of Star Wars The Phantom Menace, the first prequel. It was the year of American Pie 1. You're talking about Destiny's Child being on the Billboard charts way before Beyonce broke off to be Beyonce. Beverly Hills 90210 was still on television. Put it in football terms. The last time the Bills made the playoffs, Kurt Warner started his career, played the rest of his career, went to 3 Super Bowls, retired, and made the Hall of Fame. Kurt Warner's entire career and making the Hall of Fame happened in the time that the Bills have missed the playoffs.
Oh, my gosh.
You think you had it bad. No matter what, man, I don't think anything matches that streak of futility.